It's Bill Walsh and the Yearbook football 49ers.
We have a history in recent years of not rolling over to anybody. We play very good football, and if a team's to beat us, they're going to have to play their best game.
In 1984, the San Francisco 49ers reached for glory. Once it was in their grasp, they never let go. In racing to an unprecedented 15-1 regular season mark that included an NFL record 8 road victories, they demolished everything in their path. The Niners maintained a full head of steam throughout postseason play, then took a short trip down the Bayshore Freeway to secure their claim to greatness. The 49ers hit their stride early in Super Bowl 19 and left the Miami Dolphins by the wayside.
Stop it! Montana throwing, and it is caught by Monroe. He's down the 10 to the 5. He's into the end zone for a touchdown for the 49ers. Here comes Marino rolling right away from the pressure again. He throws into the end zone, and it is intercepted. It is picked off by Carlton Williamson. World champ.
While outstanding individual achievements helped the 49ers win a world championship, every player on the squad contributed to a history-making season. The San Francisco 49ers were above all a team, and teamwork made them a team above all. Their figures loomed large on the landscape of pro football in 1984. And to look beyond these imposing shadows was to discover the substance of a champion. It took many faces to give the 49ers the look of a winner. They became united on the field because of the bonds they formed off the field.
One thing we have on this team is a great bunch of guys, all the camaraderie, people helping each other when things aren't going so well, and lifting each other up at the right times.
4 seconds left. It's a 22-yard try. The ball snapped, placed, kicked, and it is good. And Wershing has the 3 points.
After Ray Wershing steadied a seesaw season opener in Detroit, Joe Montana accounted for 3 touchdowns against Washington. These first 2 victories were fueled on a full tank. But in week 3, the 49ers demonstrated they also had plenty in reserve when Matt Cavanaugh replaced a sore-ribbed Montana and hit Earl Cooper, number 89, to spark a come-from-behind win over New Orleans. As a starter in Philadelphia, Cavanaugh threw 3 scoring passes in a 21-9 triumph. With Montana's return, Atlanta and the Giants were the next to fall. On a Monday night in New York, the Niners unleashed more primetime devastation than the A-Team. Number 83, Ronaldo Nehemiah, was one of 12 players to score touchdowns during the first 6 weeks. And the undefeated 49ers were displaying an offense so explosive and so exotic that it seemed to belong in a Robert Ludlum spy novel.
I could describe the 49er offense and passing offense in detail and specifics, but it's all top secret.
But the reason for Bill Walsh's success is hardly classified information. Walsh is a teacher as well as a tactician. And his students are well schooled in the basics of outsmarting a defense.
The tackle, you can step through his tackle, you're by yourself. When you come underneath, you got all the pursuit coming back toward you. Play off, Dwight. Yeah. Read what you see. Woo! Pretty. I mean, that will be a beauty.
One of the beauties of Walsh's system is the way receivers get wide open.
we could have up to 120 pass plays, and they're variations of some similar pass plays, however they're different, for one game plan. It's sort of like reading the New York telephone book. But it makes a lot of sense. It's a very practical offense, I think, very logical one that allows for some creativity.
Like magicians announcing the hand is quicker than the eye, the 49ers made defensive game plans disappear. But versatility was the real magic that allowed scoring opportunities to materialize. Receivers were transformed into running backs, and running backs easily slipped into a receiver's guise. While number 26, Wendell Tyler, could dart through a defense, Roger Craig was capable of sailing past the secondary. Craig, number 33, produced a team-high 71 receptions, and both he and Tyler totaled over 1,000 combined rushing and receiving yards. Craig and Tyler, number 26, were also expert blockers. Backup Bill Ring, number 30, was another excellent blocking back. The well-rounded skills of Walsh's offensive personnel allowed him to devise such unusual experiments as lining up rookie guard Guy McIntyre, number 62, as a fullback. Walsh could afford to put a reserve guard in the backfield because he had 5 outstanding linemen up front. Bubba Paris, number 77, John Ayers, and Pro Bowl selections Fred Quillen, number 56, Keith Farnhorst, and Randy Cross permitted the fewest sacks in the NFC and helped Wendell Tyler rush for a club record 1,262 yards.
Things become real easy for a quarterback when you can turn around and say, here, Wendell, it's your turn. And he picks up 5, 6, and you never know when he's going to break it for a long one.
Every member of the offense beamed with self-confidence, especially Joe Montana, who stood as the beacon of the NFC's highest scoring attack.
He has been a kind of guy for us that is more or less led by example. You look at him, he's just sort of a frail, skinny-looking guy. He takes some wicked shots from time to time, but he comes back every single time.
Montana's unparalleled ability to throw on the run helped make him the conference's top-ranked passer. And even when throwing off the wrong foot, he was right on target. A stable of thoroughbred receivers included number 88, Freddie Solomon, who galloped into the end zone in 10 consecutive games.
Freddie is like a quarter horse. There isn't a lot of sophistication to some of his patterns. It's just that bursting speed to get to a ball. And then Freddie does have the great movement down the field, and there are very few people that can catch him.
While few can catch Solomon, few can cover Dwight Clark, number 87, the team leader in receiving yardage. The Clark-Solomon tandem exemplified the kind of teamwork that made the 49ers offense so productive.
Makes it easier for me to know that when he's over on the other side, he's working hard to try to help me out, and I'm on the opposite side working hard trying to help him out, and this attitude has carried throughout our football team.
This attitude was the byproduct of a coaching philosophy that created pro football's best balanced offense in 1984. The second half of the shining season began in Los Angeles, where pro football's leading rusher, number 29, Eric Dickerson, was held to a mere 38 yards. Joe Montana's touchdown passes to number 33, Roger Craig, Freddie Solomon, and Dwight Clark keyed a 33-0 victory. This rout of the Rams extended the 49ers' record to 8-1. But after basking in the glow of an easy victory, they were nearly knocked off course by an ill wind, fanned by their flattest performance since losing to Pittsburgh. Against Cincinnati, Joe Montana threw a career-high 4 interceptions, and the Niners trailed 17-7 at halftime. But they chipped away at this deficit and proved that true champions win on bad days, and that come-from-behind character is part of the 49ers' makeup. Still, it was a close call of a contest, and fingers accustomed to defiantly flashing number 1 were engaged in a more humble activity.
This is a live ball game yet. With a minute and 39 seconds left. He has the ball. Play action fake. Going back to pass. Stops. Throws. Into the end zone. Caught by Solomon. Touchdown 49ers!
While the 49ers offense rarely had to walk this kind of a tightrope in 1984, their defense deftly performed a juggling act throughout the season. The Niners employed a shuttle system that gave every defensive player a chance to extend a helping hand and to really put his back into a hard day's work. By pouncing on every opportunity to contribute, the 49er defense became the NFL's least scored upon in 1984. This revolving door policy made opponents feel the heat from fiery Ricky Ellison, number 50, or receive the cold shoulder from Keena Turner, number 58, a Pro Bowl selection and Len Eshmont Award winner. Among the foot soldiers manning the trenches was Fred Dean, number 74, whose return after an 11-week holdout buttressed a pass rush led by underrated Dwayne Board, number 76.
Dwayne is so sound that he's hardly noticed. He's one of the great all-around players in football because he plays the run beautifully and is a fine pass rusher.
This year he's kind of the focal point of our pass rush, and he's still been very, very productive. When most teams are looking for him to be the main pass rusher, he's come through in clutch situations.
The defense's capacity for flattening foes was mirrored by the best 49er coverage teams in years. While the kickoff return unit ranked first in the NFC, Dana McLemore, number 43, enhanced his reputation as one of the game's premier punt return specialists. McLemore produced 1 touchdown on a punt return and another as a substitute defensive back. By plugging in role players like McLemore, the 49ers energized a defense whose greatest strength was pro football's most electrifying secondary. Eric Wright, number 21, Dwight Hicks, number 22, Ronnie Lott, and Carlton Williamson, number 27, comprised a foursome that possessed a knack for picking off passes, but was better known for pounding out punishment. Whether KO'd by Williamson or sparring with Lott, number 42, receivers usually wound up sprawled on the turf.
This is like somebody that's a fighter, a boxer. They don't punch at the man, they punch through the man.
I just try to look right at his numbers, and most times I'll try to go right through his number. If it's 87, I'm going right between 87.
Lott's pain by the numbers approach was accomplished with bold strokes. In addition to assault and battery, grand theft enabled the 49ers defensive backfield to become the first in NFL history to send all 4 of its members to the Pro Bowl. Eric Wright was this unit's terminator. Number 21 remained programmed to strike even when it appeared that he had been finished off. Those who challenged Wright did so at their own peril. Behind their veteran defense, the 49ers were able to relegate opponents to the doghouse. But young pups like rookies Jeff Fuller, Michael Carter, and number 1 draft choice Todd Shell, number 90, also contributed. And during a 5-week stretch late in the season, the Niners bested the competition by a combined score of 186-51. Another new Niner who helped the team achieve its history-making 15-1 record was veteran Gary Johnson, number 97, acquired early in the year. Gary's famous big hands loosened up a tight season-ending contest with the Rams.
Clock showing 1 minute, 11 seconds left. Here goes Kent back to pass. He's sacked. He's in at the goal line. It is a safety.
The 49ers defense may have been short on household names, but it was long on heroes. Like luxury car owners, 49er fans had good reason to toot their horns in 1984. By putting up their antennas, they were able to focus on a solid, state-of-the-art football team that often appeared larger than life. The 49ers' exciting style of play provided their fans with a license to let go.
The fans mean everything to us, and I think that they've been a big reason for our success, and all I can say to them is thank you.
The second largest crowd in Candlestick Park history turned out for a divisional playoff contest against the New York Giants. Joe Montana's 3 first-half touchdown passes ignited an 11-point halftime lead that gave the defense the kind of breathing room it needed to smother Phil Simms. Simms was sacked 6 times, and the defense also forced 3 turnovers. With a 21-10 victory, the Niners were headed for their 3rd NFC Championship game in 4 seasons. And after cutting the Giants down to size, they were primed to rip the stuffing out of the Chicago Bears. Despite the Bears' reputation for playing physical football, the 49ers boasted the toughest defense on the field. The 49ers were well on the way to their 17th victory in 18 games.
Come on, Joe! Calling the signals is Montana. The handoff is given to Tyler. Breaks a tackle past the 3, the 2, the 1. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers!
Montana's touchdown pass to Freddie Solomon clinched a 23-0 win.
Here's Montana rolling out the right side, looking toward the end zone. Now throwing, fires. It's caught by Solomon. Touchdown for the 49ers!
In Palo Alto, the 49ers took their final steps toward the pinnacle of pro football. Their sights were set on a world championship. A confrontation with the Miami Dolphins was supposed to produce the ultimate offensive battle, and the 49ers were ready to fight.
There we go! Touchdown!
In the first period, Joe Montana answered a Miami field goal with a 33-yard touchdown pass to Carl Monroe, number 32. The predicted shootout was quickly underway, but just as quickly it came to a screeching halt, for it was the 49ers who fired all the weapons throughout the second quarter. Weapons like Roger Craig, who was on his way to a record 3-touchdown performance. Weapons like Russ Francis, who exemplified the never-give-an-inch attitude that reduced the Dolphins to mere bit players in an offensive spectacle.
Yes, baby! With that money in the bank!
Montana was destined to earn game MVP honors, and by the time he engineered the 49ers' 3rd successive touchdown drive of the period, all eyes in Stanford Stadium were focused on pro football's best quarterback.
The handoff given to Craig. Craig batters his way to the goal line. He goes in for a 49er touchdown. And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
Now the 49er defense had the vaunted Miami passing attack in a stranglehold. the Dolphins had nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Pro football's highest scoring offense was shut out in the second half. The supposedly unstoppable Dan Marino was sacked 4 times and intercepted twice.
From the 28-yard line, Marino drops back to throw a pass. He fires to the goal line, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wright. Going back to pass on 3rd and 10, Montana. Looks over the left side, caught by Craig on the way to the end zone, and Craig goes in for the score. Touchdown!
The 49ers had waltzed their way to a 38-16 triumph and their second world championship in 4 seasons. Their unique ability to work hand in hand had thrust them to the top of the pro football world.
We did it, baby! We wanted to. We got it. Congratulations, Tommy.
Nobody knew what kind of offense we had. It was their offense. Right? Our offense showed them, okay? And then, how in the hell were we going to stop Duper Clayton Marino? Nobody knew but us, right?
All right. On their back.
Game ball. Dominate, baby. Dominate. Coach Bill Walsh.
Perhaps no other championship squad in pro football annals owed its success to so many. 49 men working together carved an extraordinary chapter in NFL history. And it is not likely to be forgotten that the 1984 San Francisco 49ers were, above all, a team above all.